As we'll see, the winners of 6 straight, the Kansas State Wildcats, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Northern Illinois Huskies. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Northern Illinois about to kick it off as we get things started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. So the Kansas State Wildcats offense will get the first crack at it here. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his own.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
What a great way to start this game, and one of the reasons this defense has been one of the most dominant units all season long, they can get pressure on the quarterback with guys like that. They've got better athletes than you've got up front, and you saw it early in this game today.
And the Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Tight end now in motion. The play action fake. Unloads to the wideout. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. The Wildcats in the hurry up.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it. Offense gets set for second down. Leaves it with the back. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. Looked as if they might have a little something going there, but they'll have to kick it away. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. The Huskies offense will try to get something started with their first possession. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have 2 guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off a defense. You've got 2 very dynamic individuals playing.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And really good job getting to the quarterback. That's priority number 1, trying to get pressure on him. Get him to the ground is a bonus. They had 6 sacks in their last game. They got to keep building on that number if they want to keep stacking wins.
And the Huskies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. He's looking downfield to throw. And they can't complete the bullet pass on 3rd down. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Motion from the wideout. The give to the back. And he gets it out past the sticks. It'll be 1st down for Kansas State. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The option look. And the ball is free on the pitch.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover, and the offense falls away.
The give on the inside. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Now on third down for this offense. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
When you got third and this long, everybody knows what's coming. It's going to be a pass. Defensive linemen get to tee off. They know exactly what's coming. Go get the quarterback. It is your dream. That is what you live for. It's what you practice in the offseason for. I want sacks just like that.
Kansas State will have to punt it away. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. This time on target. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The Huskies will snap it on 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Crosses the 40, gets it down to the 35 before he stopped, a gain of 6. Gives it on the option. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. And the Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. And here comes the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt will go into the end zone, and the ball comes out to the 20 on the touchback. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. A little sluggish out of the gate here. They've had to punt it away on each of their first 2 possessions. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They'll line up for a second down play. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. The Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. They'll give it to him again. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. And the Wildcats are on the move. On the option. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. The give to the running back from the shotgun. That ought to be enough to give Kansas State the first down. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. They've been running it, but now the pass. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
And the Wildcats, now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air on second down. The screen, and watch out. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. Takes the handoff. It's Buck. Got the first down and more. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. The Wildcats pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Power football with the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his target down the middle. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the 2nd. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Quarterback running on the draw. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Big guy smells it. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Keeping it on the ground on 3rd and goal. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. I see a look of disappointment from this kicker, but that offense is happy. They'll stay out there and go for it. 4th and goal from the 4. Couldn't find his man, and they'll give up the football on downs. The Huskies buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on 1st down. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. From the gun, running back on the move. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. On that last drive, 4th and goal didn't exactly work out. They really need to pay it off this time, Jesse.
And they were so anxious and eager to get back on the field. They know they left points on the board. They let that one get away from them. They look like they are pumped up and ready to go here, David.
And listen, it was a good drive, so you got to remember that. But they got to realize, I got to get points. When I get in those areas, I got to capitalize. And they wanted a touchdown last time. This drive, they can go make it happen.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Makes the grab over the middle. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 22.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
The Wildcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Takes the handoff. It's Buck. He's pulled down after a tough run. Gets it to the 6. On 1st and goal, let's see what Kansas State calls. They'll try to get it in with the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Touchdown, Wildcats! They put the first points on the board.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the ACC, which is why this one is notable. Illinois is ahead right now, but the school that produced the likes of Dick Butkus and Red Grange has some work to do before this is over. They're up by 10 over NC State. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if anything develops. Phyllis?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Wants to fire on second down. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stops. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Second down, he'll throw it. Throws to the wideout. Oh, he drops it. That is a catch he makes 99 times out of 100, but it'll be third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Fires one high and deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. Kick is in the air. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. They'll run the screen. Oh, he's got some space. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Snap to the back. They make the stop, but not before the chains move and the Wildcat formation pays off. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, better look out. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. To the ground with the back. At the 45, on his way. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a first down. He'll do it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Out of the gun, the inside give. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And don't get it twisted. A big part of this team's formula for success defensively is getting after the quarterback. In their last game, they had 6 sacks, won the game. They know they've got to be able to get after the QB, and this one put some pressure on them, and they're already off to a great start.
Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's got it. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. QB draw. Line getting set on second down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Picked off. Got room on the return. They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker. That is a tough one to take. They had the interception, but it's taken away by the pass interference penalty. Quarterback on the keeper. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Back to pass. Snagged out of the air. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. They'll try to get the first through the air. He's going to run it. There he goes. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Kansas State pushing the pace. Everybody lined up, quickly snapped and spiked to stop the clock. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. Got to get everybody to the line and spike it to stop the clock. Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team. The holder will kneel down at the 29, making it a 39-yard attempt. It's good, and that lead grows even bigger. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like you've got a great scene there today in DeKalb. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and in the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Husky Stadium.
Kansas State will kick off as we get things started here in the third quarter. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or 2, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. Looking to throw on first down. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
In the second half, trailing the way they are, they know they're going to have to be able to throw the football to get back into it, but you can't accomplish that if you can't keep your quarterback standing upright. Give the defense tons of credit getting that sack on third down.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. They're working that left side. He gets it past the 25-yard line and finally knocked out of bounds at the 27. Punt is in the air on 4th down. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you've got to have 2 hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Not much room to run. Let's give him 1 to the 33. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He'll keep it himself. Oh, what a move. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. And this offense just can't afford not to get the 1st down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Quickly out to the tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short.
Offense facing 4th down.
Trying to keep this drive alive. They make the stop right there, but Northern Illinois has the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the toss. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. They'll run play action. Here's a heat. Slings it downfield. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds a man in the middle. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. They'll move the tight end. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Huskies! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A lot of interest in this CUSA showdown today, so let's catch you up to speed on things. Texas State is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. They're trailing by 10 to Louisiana.
Breaks into the open. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Wildcats come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Direct snap. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. It's a draw. And again, stopped right in his tracks. Nowhere to run. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. Hauls it in at the 25. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. He'll try to pop the draw. At the 40, there he goes. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. They'll try the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Now they're going to throw it. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And if this offense wants to get back in the football game, it starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A third down and long situation coming up. They'll have another opportunity. They got to keep their quarterback upright.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. Was looking for more running room but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He can't make the catch, and over the middle of the field, sometimes you hear those footsteps. It's 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Finds a man on the right. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Off the RPO, complete. Getting closer and closer to midfield, out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 47. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. This Kansas State offense is moving quickly down the field. The give to the tailback. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
This defensive end is an animal. He already has 2 sacks, and we're only in the third quarter. I'd move him around a little bit more defensively so that the offense has no idea where he's lining up. Because right now, man, he is feasting.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Got his man. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. To the air on first down. got it behind the line. It's Buck. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Guys, it's Kansas State who carries the lead into the quarter break. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. The give to the left. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Just feeds the running back. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Field goal is good. And now it'll take a touchdown to at least tie them a 6-point lead here in the fourth.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He only needs a sliver of daylight. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Off play action. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. And you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Quick strike complete. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. Makes a nice grab at the 25. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. He'll pull it on the read. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Back to pass on 2nd down. Takes a hit as he fires. Just missed on the connection. Incomplete. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. It's caught. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they